One fact about every Meatloaf song, Part 4. Bad Attitude. Bad Attitude. The Bad Attitude album marks Meatloaf's first and only collaboration with producer Alan Shacklock. Modern Girl. Bad Attitude and its singles were held back a year for the US market, only being released in 1985. For whatever reason, when Modern Girl was eventually released as a 7-inch single in the United States, it was renamed to Give Me the Future with a Modern Girl. Nowhere Fast. This track was originally written and recorded for the 1984 film Streets of Fire, performed by Jim Steinman's completely made-up troupe, Fire Incorporated. Meat's cover of Nowhere Fast, released the same year as the Fire Inc. version, features a very different arrangement and, bizarrely, entirely rewritten verses, with only the choruses being shared between the two tracks. Why the lyrics were changed, and indeed if it was even Steinman himself or an uncredited ghostwriter working on Meat's behalf who rewrote them, is unknown, and sadly will likely remain that way forever. Side note, the original Fire Inc. version is quite possibly Jim Steinman's best song of all time. Surf's Up. Surf's Up is the second of two Steinman covers on Bad Attitude. For one reason or another, Steinman, who in all other instances is simply credited as Jim Steinman, was referred to as James Richard Steinman in the album's liner notes. Piece of the Action. The UK 7-inch single release of Piece of the Action came bundled with an extra bonus limited edition 7-inch record, which included both a live performance of Bat Out of Hell and, more significantly, a unique remix of Modern Girl, originally made for the US, that otherwise went completely unreleased in the UK. Jumpin' the Gun. Z Carling, the female lead who guests on Jumping the Gun, is a bit of a mystery, as her one and only credit besides this track is providing backing vocals on the Dave Kelly Band's 1987 album Heart of the City. Cheatin' in Your Dreams. Cheating in Your Dreams was written by the John Parr, making it the first of several collaborations between him and Meat during the mid-1980s. Don't Leave Your Mark on Me. Don't Leave Your Mark on Me is another number written by John Parr, this time co-written with Julia Downs. Parr later included his own recording of the song, officially titled Don't Leave Your Mark on Me version 2, on his 1986 album Running the Endless Mile. Sailor to a Siren. On the original 1984 release of Bad Attitude in Europe, Sailor to a Siren was its ninth and final track. However, when the album was finally released across the Atlantic a year later, the track sequence was changed, and Sailor to a Siren was shunted up to track 7, with Cheatin' in Your Dreams becoming the final track in its stead. And there you have